Meat bicycle!
Hello everybody, welcome back to another modded game guide here on Borderlands 2. Today we are not going to be reviewing a weapon, we're actually going to be reviewing a new skill released, a modded skill, and this one is for Maya, and you'll see right here, boom, good night knuckle dragger. So that was actually Scorn, but a modified version of it, which has now been changed to Rage. But for those of you that don't know, Scorn is a tier 6 skill in Mayas skill tree, in the Harmony skill tree. Melee override, press melee button to throw an orb of slag that constantly damages enemies near it. This ability has an 18-second cooldown. Pressing melee when Scorn is on cooldown will perform a regular melee attack. So that is what Scorn actually is, and this Scorn Unleashed mod actually changes this to make it a lot more powerful. Indeed, so powerful you can one-shot most bosses with it. It obviously has a very long cooldown on it, so you can't just go around using this all the time, but for the bigger enemies, the tougher challenging enemies, it is pretty good indeed. So I'm going to be giving this a little bit of a review today. We'll take it to a few bosses and one-shot them and stuff like that to show you exactly how powerful this thing is. But as always, we'll start off by showing you guys exactly where to get this. So you can click on the link in the description, or you can head over to the Borderlands 2 community GitHub and navigate there yourself by clicking on Borderlands 2 mods and then finding Laxlife's folder. He is the maker of this, so it's right here, not too far off the top. Click on that and then that'll bring you to his folder. We're going to be clicking on the Scorn Unleashed today, so that'll bring you to the weapons information page, which will show you everything you need to know about this mod, and of course the code and a little preview right there. So paste that into your bar and watch it. It will show you exactly what it looks like. But yeah, click on the raw tab, right click and save as, save into your Borderlands 2 binaries folder, remember what you've saved it as, and then come into the game and execute it on the console command. And like I said, that will change the Scorn skill to one called Rage. So you can see right here, boom, you've got to aim it quite well. It can miss, you've got to be very precise sometimes. I've fired at enemies before and it actually missed quite a few times, so just take your time, make sure they're running straight at you. But you can see right here in the Harmony skill tree, when I finally land on it, it actually says Rage now, it's not Scorn. Press V to throw a bolt of rage that destroys all but the strongest of foes. This ability can only damage a single target at a time. Pressing V when Scorn is on cooldown will perform a regular melee attack. So just be careful if you want to actually do normal melee damage to enemies. You will have to get rid of the rage or the Scorn, whatever you want, and then actually melee away while the cooldown timer is there. You can see the cooldown timer just above the bar, the XP bar, which says Breakneck Banshee. Just look above there, it's about halfway right now. When that's full, that is your Scorn active. So quickly we'll go over to the actual GitHub page. So the Scorn mod, there is a preview and it's by Laxlife. Thank you, shout outs, Vulps or Vulpes, he gave him the awesome idea. Mike, which I believe is So's, thanks for helping with everything. Without you this would not be possible. And then basically you've got to execute this mod in the main menu first. That is what I didn't show you. Once you've executed it in the main menu, load your game and then execute it again as soon as you load it in. That is the proper way to do it, so be aware to do that. Don't use this with other mods that force load other maps. Doing this will crash your game. If you are planning to do so, make sure that the maps are already loaded once. So that is pretty much all you need to know about that. So let's go and take it to a few bosses quickly, just to show you me one-shotting them. So we'll start off with Boom Boom in Southern Shelf. So straight away Boom runs towards me, lands on the floor, tried to catch him with phase lock, and it's a very good idea to phase lock the enemies to make sure you get proper precision with this, and you can actually go ahead and take them down pretty well. But then take Big Bertha down with the Sandok while the Scorn actually comes back. It's actually just come back now. Probably could have used Big Bertha to put her down, but hey, I wanted to save it for Boom. So here comes Boom. Best way to play it, I kind of think, is aim towards the crotch area just to make sure it hits properly and doesn't fly past them. Anyway, next I went to Laney White, thought I'd try and get her slagged up. That wasn't happening very well, so I just thought, you know what, let's just try it. It hit, and look what popped out, a nice gub as well, that's pretty cool. So then I went to the dust and thought, you know what, McNally likes to run at you, so let's let him run into this. There you go, good night McNally. And then finally I went down to the Zafford Hodunk War, and there's Mick Zafford right there. He runs towards me, Even invisible, boom, there you go, straight down mofo. So yeah, a really cool little mod this for sure. You don't have to explain too much about it, it is what it is. So yeah, there you go, let me know what you think of this. I absolutely love this, it can get you out of very tough situations. Sometimes if you up against an enemy, haven't got the right weapon, that kind of thing, like if you had this ironclad lunatic but you didn't have a corrosive weapon, they're quite hard to get down, so you know what, just wait for Scorn to come back, let him run at you, confuse him a bit by jumping over his head, and then when the time is right, good night, ironclad lunatic. Anyway, let me know what you think of this down in the comments below. Hopefully you should give it a try out and have some fun with it, but for now, thank you for watching, really hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you guys in the next one.